If sediment budget geometries and values exist outside your local SBAS database in a feature class with identical geometry, the attributes can be transferred into your selected alternative using Tool 3B, Transfer Values to SBAS Cell Attributes. So in this example, I have my current sediment budget alternative for Lake Erie that already has particular values computed from when we imported our existing feature classes and the respective data. So maybe you have another feature class or you've obtained some cells from another data source that has a different set of data. In this case, we have a selection of littoral cells that have updated values for volume change. So we want to take these values from our volume change column and import them into our sediment budget and replace the current volume that is listed for our delta volume. Now, something that might be a little bit tricky is that we don't have necessarily the same database IDs. So we are going to be using the spatial footprint from our current shapefile and compare it to our SBAS alternative shapefile to import that data. So I'm going to use Tool 3B. I'm going to select my littoral cell layer. I'm going to tell it what attribute I want to update, and in this case I want to update delta volume. I'm going to let it know what is my feature class that I'm using as input, and that is my Lake Erie sediment budget cells with different values. And I want to say I want to use the attribute volume change. And all of this should be loaded into my alternative Lake Erie demo, and then click Run. So what's happening behind the scenes is that SBAS is comparing the two different data sets using the same geographic footprint of each of the littoral cells. Where it finds a match, it's using that data attribute and replacing it, in this case, updating the delta volume attribute that's in our littoral cell layer. I'm going to close these. And then we have our updated alternative, our sediment budget for Lake Erie.